All right, we're live.
Hey.
Isn't it awesome? I want to see how many people here are here for some sort of reveal that I don't have. All right. I'm not solo, Zeb. I'm never solo. See, there's more people here. So, okay. So I'm doing this stream because Maslov said do a stream.
Why don't you wait a few minutes so people come up before you start?
There's 45 fucking people here. I'm not going in. I don't have information to give. Okay. So let's just talk, okay?
I only saw the last 3 minutes, so
I didn't see anything. I have communicated with Sue. So maybe when we get to a certain number of people, I'll reveal what I know, which is nothing. Hold on, there's
Loki didn't, as far as I know. Elon Musk did this. Loki just passed.
No. You don't know anything, and no one knows anything but Rachel.
Well, I know what Elon Musk.
But I did communicate with Sue. Has nothing to do with, from what I know, has nothing to do with anything. Obviously, internal in Rachel, and I maybe will find that out later on. But I'm here to communicate. It was her decision. She took her channel down for whatever reason.
Be David Letterman, or
would you just shut up and let me talk?
No. Is this going to be an all Jewish show?
Yeah. Well, it's whoever wants to come up, but going with a practice that works. If people want to come up, you will only get the link privately. I'm not sharing it publicly. Okay, so here's what I do know. Her decision. For whatever her decision was, that will come out later, I suppose. But all I know is it was her decision to take it down. There were from what I understand, there was no outside forces that caused the channel to go away. Her decision. That's all I know, guys. I woke up. I didn't realize that people wanted to communicate with me. I woke up to my phone. My phone is temperature hot right now. People are, and she did communicate to her Patreon people. So if you're a paid Patreon person, she did message them. So I don't know what caused her to lose it. Maybe she was privately a libtard. I don't know. She's so horrified by what's happening to her. So I don't know. But if you're looking for a place to come to discuss the extreme views she had, this ain't the place. If you're here to, it's my personality and what I usually do. That's what you'll find. But if you're looking for someone to stream every day, I don't know if I have it in me to do that. Maybe I'd burn out as much as she did. I don't know. But please understand.
Let me just say this. I saw the last 3 minutes, and I saw Loki and several other people. I kind of scrolled back to read the comments from the first whatever half hour I didn't see. I wasn't watching. And a lot of people were bringing up something that actually did happen. And I can't believe people are still denying, but Elon Musk gave the swastika Nazi sign.
No, I saw it. But even before that, the dudes.
No, but that's what people were commenting on.
I understand.
And it upset Rachel. I mean, she wasn't defending Nazism. She almost was defending that he really didn't quite. That's not what he meant.
He did. From what I saw, he did do that.
He did do it.
Look, let's not.
There's no argument there.
He's a successful person, but he's batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And anyone who holds him up as some sort of person to defend their point of view, it ain't gonna get sympathy from me. The dude's batshit crazy. Now, if it triggered something in Rachel to make her feel like I'm not dealing with this, more power to her.
Well, I mean, I love Rachel. We deal with a lot of her Trumpian stuff.
Here's the point of view.
That's part of it.
I'm not a big fan of making a stance by for example, taking your channel down because it goes away. I'm a big fan of, hey guys, I'm going to take some time off. And you know what? I'm not a big fan of saying I'm going to take some time off. Just take some time off. If you watch my channel, I haven't done a live stream in, I think, 3 weeks. You know why? Because life is more important than this.
Yeah.
I'll say this 100%. My life, my job, my family, my friends are more important than doing this. And I didn't go through the horrible shit that's happened in LA. It has affected me, but my friends, people I know, I was in communication with a friend who is newly pregnant and lost everything. That is important. Your political view, fuck you. Whatever you believe socially, fuck you. That happened to a friend of mine, and it upsets me. And anyone who comes in here acting like what went on Rachel's stream is real life, you're a fool. And all these troll people who take any of anything that happened on Rachel's stream seriously, I'd laugh at you. I'm speaking real now. I'm not speaking like I amp it up. Jim knows me really well. I feel like Mazzy knows me well. What I do on Rachel's is hyped up. If you don't get that, I feel sorry for you. Yeah. But I'm telling you right now, real life is more important than this. So if Rachel has something going on that she felt was important, I don't believe in taking the channel down to make some
fuck. Okay, I'm going to stop this. Fuck you, Wolfie baby.
Well, hold on.
I'm not talking about. Wait, no, I'm not talking about a single frame. Did you watch the video? The actual movement.
Hold on.
That guy did a fucking nonsense. So fuck you. Don't defend that fucking guy.
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Here's the deal. Bullshit. Here's the deal, Wolfie. I don't agree with any. If you're going to come here and participate, just participate. Don't call people. Here's what I don't believe, and here's what will happen here. Don't fucking call people out here, because I'll get rid of people, which I don't believe in.
Well, you can get rid of me, but
hold on, Mazzy.
You're wrong.
Stop, Mazzy. You're Wolfie. You're a good guy. Act like a good guy. Act like a guy who can interact with people like a real person.
Yeah, but he's talking about
stop, Mazzy. I'm muting you because I want to talk, and this is the one thing I want to do. And this is probably the reason Rachel took her channel down, is because of extreme points of view. You're not going to get along well with me here, Wolfie. Act like a normal dude. I know you're a normal dude. Don't come here with your extreme point of view, because if you watch any of my live streams, I don't do it. It doesn't interest me. It's boring. It's boring, Wolfie. You're extreme. Making your point. If you feel this seriously, message Mazzy privately. That's what I ask you to do. If this is the person you are, that you walk around making extreme points of view statements, go away. I don't need it. No one needs it. A lot of this city burned down. I don't need that shit. Okay? So you're more than welcome to come and participate. But act like a real human being, okay? Because most of the people that participate do. So I'm yelling at you, Wolfie. I'm not trying to change your point of view. I'm not saying your point of view is stupid. It's your point of view. But please understand, if you're going to come here and say shit like that, go away. We don't need it. Most of the people here don't need it, okay? And this is probably why whatever built up. I'm not going to speak for Rachel, but it would make me not want to do this. Okay, I'm only highlighting on someone else's comment to get rid of Wolfie. It's so far up. Okay, Mazzy. But don't participate in Wolfie's nonsense. Wolfie, hang around. Participate.
Say something. I'm going to say is, if Wolfie has only seen the still frame and he thinks that's a moment, but you watch the whole motion.
I mean,
that's not an accident. Like you got one frame accidentally.
Okay, here's the deal. I'll say that Elon Musk, successful guy, but he is batshit crazy. He really is. Okay.
Didn't he do it twice? Boom, he did it 2 times.
Yeah, he's done it lots of times.
Last night he did it twice.
Right.
He did it that way, and then
there's no doubt about that. Now, if you like it, that's your business.
Right. He is batshit crazy.
Whatever he meant whatever he meant by it, there are a lot
Can
of
you
people
address
out there
Zeb?
that
Zeb,
think it is.
she said she took it down. YouTube did not take it down. So don't start
No,
those
no, no,
rumors there.
Okay, here's another thing, Zeb. I told you real information. Don't go in this thing, Zeb, that you do.
Yeah, no fake news here.
No, stop. She took her channel down. She just took her channel down.
She told her Patreon
That was her
people
decision.
apparently.
She told Patreon that.
Yeah.
There's no hidden agenda. That I'm no conspiracy theorist here. It's not hard to see the truth, okay? You look. Oh God.
I
Like,
want to
I
say
mean,
I like Rachel, and Rachel, if you're watching or if you're chilling out, you're watching, I like you. And to be honest with you, I think you acted hastily. It's your business for taking it down so fast. We've listened to a lot of the fake stuff that you've spilled out.
Oh no,
So
no,
you hear
Massey,
something.
I don't want to
Wait,
go. Massey, stop.
well,
Stop.
that's what this is about.
No,
Isn't this like
it's not. That's not what it's about.
well, then why are you doing it today?
Because people are confused and they don't know what's going on. But I
Well,
can tell you this. I'll
okay.
tell you this, Mazzy. I don't want to make this a political thing. She took her channel down. She
Right.
took it down. There are plenty of YouTube channels that have been taken down for breaking community guidelines. That's not what happened here.
Right.
So I'm here to give everyone solace. They're confused. People don't know what to do. They pour orange juice in their cereal. Look at this guy right here. He's as confused as anyone else. So all I'm saying, Mazzy, is the reason I would get up every morning and come on Rachel late is because it was fun for me to do. And I have to go by what I experienced. 90% well, let me finish.
Okay.
90% of the people who would reach out to me got what I was doing there. The trolley people who take me seriously, I feel sorry for you. I'm being from my heart. I feel sorry for all of you. I really do, because you spend way too much time worrying about me than I even minuscule think about you. It's honestly the truth. And anyone who's got to know me personally through doing this, there's a good amount of people get it. They understand it. They get it. Here's one person who's not this dude right here, Patrick in Sweden. I believe 100% gets what I do, and he's not American. I don't understand. I don't even know how much we have in common. I don't even know how much English he speaks in the day. But this dude right here, 100% gets what I do. 100%.
But don't you think everyone sort of today, at least this hour right now, deserves like a decompression and venting a little bit about this?
I'm not venting, but I'm trying to.
But I think it's like, yeah, we're gonna miss Rachel. I miss it too. I get frustrated. I've been taking I was gonna take off today too. I took off yesterday. I mean, this election is I know,
but Mazzy,
is a big twist. Look. America is out of the World Health Organization. America is out of the climate Paris Accord.
Mazzy, I think you're a great person. But here, in my mind, you spend way too much time talking about this shit. I don't.
Well, it's important.
But, I mean, let's be honest. Me and Jim spend a lot of time together. Jim, how often are our conversations political? Not really.
90% of the time, all the time, mostly.
Well, in person, mine aren't either.
Because everything I say goes over your head. But we don't talk. I mean, I have a personal relationship with Jim. We don't talk politics. I mean, we do a little bit, but we don't really talk about this shit.
But we don't in person either, Rob. You and I don't in person either.
Right. But Matt, here's one thing I don't feel like I never do. I don't feel like I have to explain myself. I'm doing it here because people think what I did on Rachel's is who I am. But I don't live in a world where I talk politics. I don't live in a world of extremes. When Wolfie makes his comments, he doesn't act like you're talking to people who have real lives.
Rob's obsessed with records. That's what he talks about.
Well, with my social time, when I'm doing my job, I'm not obsessed with records. When I'm, it's just it's something that I've channeled my what I do for my enjoyment. And it's getting to be horrible, I'll tell you that much. But all I can just tell you this, it's silly. All you people who go on the extreme points of views on the social media, I laugh at you. I really do. I laugh at you. And especially the trolls. I don't know what happened in your regular life that you feel the need to act out in a certain way. Because I'll tell you this, I've been around for 4 years here. No one has taken me down. It's hysterical that you think making hate or what you think is negative towards me connects with people. You're just showing you're a fool. I mean,
Hey,
that's all I can say about that.
okay, Frank, one thing I'll say, you say we come here for the music, not politics. I mean, in terms of Rachel's show, Rachel will even admit it's about everything. It's about music, it's about politics, it's about religion, it's about lifestyle, it's about everything. Rachel would even admit that, and she said it. And that was what it was about. It would get heated politically occasionally, and then it would revert back to music. I mean, and that's the fun. It was a roller coaster.
Sure.
It was a
Right.
lifestyle channel.
I enjoy that stuff, but the reason I came on, she would have me up earlier. The reason I came on later is I really don't want to talk about politics. It doesn't, believe it or not, you can claim whatever your social problems are, the cost of living, whatever. Politics doesn't run my life. It doesn't affect my life. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It
Talking
doesn't.
politics with Rob is boring.
Yes.
It just kills it.
Yes. I'm a boring nice person. And I'll tell you this is hurtful to me, Big Ian. So all I can say to you is I like having the social interaction. You know what? Here's the funny thing. Anyone I talk shit about on Rachel's stream, who held a gun to their head and forced them to go up on social media? Who did that? I'm okay with dealing with all the shit that comes my way because it's fake. It's not real to me. You know what I mean? But all these people don't understand that they put themselves in the target by coming up on social media. And here's the funny thing. They believe there's some arbiter of how what is it? Because I'm old and feeble-minded. They're the arbiters of how things should be. Yeah, I mean, give me a break.
Okay.
You know, people see through all that shit. They do.
Dave, on the record, we got to do this every once in a while. YouTube did not take her stream down. She did it herself.
It was not taken down.
We got to put a sticky note about that. This was her choice.
She
no nefarious shit. No right-wing, left-wing shit. She took it down. Something upset her, and she got frustrated or overheated, and she took it down.
Hold on. I have to bring up this. Hold on. People need, I'm all for wrenching people, even though Dana, I don't know, power going to his head. Hold on. I have to go to my channel. I have to pull it up. I can only wrench people on YouTube.
Well, she took it down. She took it down.
You have a wrench, you moron. You know what? Captain Phoenix, you get a wrench. You know what? I'm about giving this morning. Captain Phoenix. Everyone go to Captain Phoenix and
he did a good thing. Both him and the Jazz Bums did a thing on the
you know what?
Sam record.
Captain Phoenix, how do I get on the Sam Records gravy train? Here, he got one. Who am I gonna give a wrench to? OJC.
Maybe if you had if you had more viewers.
Even though OJC's is gonna make me the villain of this documentary, you get a wrench. Okay.
Hey, wait a second. Now we have an end to the documentary. Will the documentary still happen?
Wow.
No. Why would he put all that effort into it?
There's an ending now, I guess.
Hey, wait. I can't believe this isn't true. Shane Rocky, you get a wrench. Hold on. Say something stupid, Mazzy, so people are entertained. Bill Codville.
See, I disagree with you here. Does this make me up to start watching Rob's channel? He's not going to do the morning stream.
I'll tell you what. I might be okay doing it once or twice a week.
But you have to have a regular time set, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I mean, I could do Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I hope I don't regret this, but DJ Trish, you get a
I'd be
wrench.
terrible at this.
Even though you know what DJ Trish has never done, Mazzy?
What?
I've never received one of her CDs or whatever she
God,
does.
you're all about like
Wait.
give me
Oh,
today.
wait.
Sam didn't send me something.
Stephen
Trish
Schnee
didn't send
doesn't
me
have a wrench. And then Chance gets a wrench. I know I'm gonna probably regret that wrench. All right, I've given enough wrenches right now. I'll go back to it in a second. I need to entertain the people.
God, everyone. See, here's the problem. Everyone's going to be coming late. Okay, let me just. I got to do a little reset.
Mazzy's taking over my stream, everyone.
No, but this is Rachel pulled her stream down. She got
channel
hot-headed, upset.
She pulled her channel down.
She pulled it down, and it's because she does her morning political thing before Rob comes on usually. And I only saw the last 3 or 4 minutes. I wish someone was up here who watched the whole thing. A bunch of people started commenting and posting what actually happened, that Elon Musk not once, not twice gave a Nazi salute at and after the inauguration. It wasn't just a clip. It wasn't just you caught someone with his hand up. It was if you watch the motion, he gave a Nazi salute, and people were commenting. And in a way, I understand it. I only saw the last few minutes. Blokey and others continue to comment. She wasn't defending Nazism. She's not defending Nazis. She's not a defender of Nazism. But she kind of defended Elon Musk, saying he didn't do that, or to that effect. If I'm wrong, tell me that. And she got fed up at that constant thing about Elon Musk's salute and pulled it down. So that's where we are here. She pulled it down.
Nick Ritto, I'm trying to give you a wrench.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, Bill, someone come up here who watched it all.
I turned it on earlier for a minute, and she was talking about how beautiful Melania is, and I was just gonna.
That's fair.
Do something really. No, my reaction was going to be to say something really rude about Melania, and I decided.
Wait a second. Well, that's actually not. Hold on. I will talk. I will talk politics a little bit. Her face was covered by a giant hat. How could she be beautiful? How could you see her?
I was going to say something rude. I decided rather than
Audrey Hepburn like.
Her hat looked like the Hamburglar's hat, and I'm not even joking.
You know, it was a stylized, like a Audrey Hepburn thing. I don't think she should be knocked down. The great thing, did you see the Daily Show last night? The great thing about the hat, when Trump leaned over to kiss her, he couldn't get in to kiss her because of her hat would block the block.
Hey, here's the deal, Marty. If you want a link, message me through however you've messaged me, and I'll send you the link. But I'm not okay. If anyone wants a link, you have to message me. It's too many people to do.
Oh, come on, Andy!
Andy.
He knows better. He should know better.
Hold on, Andy. Andy, believe what you want to believe, but I promise you, when you do that, whether it meant something else, you did it. Okay? If I do this, hold on. If I do this, it's what socially is understood this means. Okay? So let's not play games.
Yeah,
believe what you want to
climate.
Oh, hold on. Stop, Mazzy. Mazzy, I am talking. I am talking. Stop.
You did it twice.
Andy, if you want to support him, you're free to do that. But as someone who understands that he's batshit crazy, he did it. He did it, dude. So,
can I say something?
Yes, you can.
So, regardless of whatever Elon Musk's intentions were when he did it, he's the richest man in the world. There are 7 guys out there that were watching it. They're going to take that as a message, and they're going to shoot up some synagogues, guaranteed.
Okay, you got 3 Jews up here who were offended by it.
Hold on, stop. You guys, I'm going to mute you. Let me talk. Here's the deal, Andy. He did it before, and he got the same criticism.
Yeah.
So that means he should understand that people saw it as what it was. Okay? He did it for a second time. So you can sit there and analyze the video. You can prosciutto it. You can use a red pointer and a pointer and go through every frame of it. He did it before. He got the same criticism. and he did it again. Therefore, it is what it is. He's done it more than once. Okay? So I view him as a bad shit. I don't hate him or like him. He is batshit crazy. That is a line for me. When people are batshit crazy, I don't give them the time of day. But he did it once, got the criticism of doing it, and then he did it again on a day celebrating the inaugural of the president, where he has the president's ear. So you can sit there and analyze a video or live in the real world like I do and see all the things in line. Okay. So don't come here with the bullshit on that. I call bullshit on that. But feel the way you want to feel. You're in a room here with 188 people and you made that comment. I'm almost certain a good number of people don't feel the way you do. Okay? That's it.
I'll send Marty the link here.
I'm not attacking. Look, I'm not attacking you, Andy. More power to you to believe that way. I will hold you up. You're making your voice heard. But
Marty,
I don't see it that way. I 100% don't see it that way. And I'll tell you right now, I drive an electric car, not a Tesla. He doesn't. Well, I use his charging stations. So there you go. Batshit crazy guy. All right. Do you guys want to now say your nonsense? All right.
I saw an interview with Walter Jacobson, who wrote the biography.
The biography on Trump?
No, on Elon.
Oh, didn't he also write the Steve Jobs one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
So he was talking about the months that he spent shadowing Elon Musk, and the guy's got problems, big problems. So be that as it may, it's not good.
But you know what? You're good. You're a good guy, and everyone likes your videos on your collecting. You know, I hold you in high esteem. You don't get mixed up in this nonsense like I do.
Who are you talking to?
Captain Phoenix.
Captain Phoenix.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. Germany, right? He's in Germany. Is he in Germany?
And I want this to be said. I like Andy. Andy's a good guy. I do not hate Andy.
I like Andy too. They're the second Mitchell brothers I always wanted to meet.
There are only 3 of them, right?
Yeah, but you know, that's a.
I think there's a sister.
That's a West Coast porn joke.
I could be wrong, but I think there's a sister.
There's a mother. We met the mother too.
Well, no, the mother's great. She's probably the best of all of them.
Yeah, and they have good musical taste. Andy's more jazz. Zach's more rootsy. Yeah.
Hold on one second. No, because you're a foreigner. Thank you.
So I guess we can talk about the 15 rioters who pardon.
No, we're not talking about that shit. It doesn't interest me.
All right.
Listen, I hope Rachel comes back on. You know what? I have to say something here.
Okay.
I think that what's been going on that I've been witnessing a little bit is there's a lot of us that are throwing rocks at Rachel, and maybe she deserves a rock or two, but the way she reacts, we got to stop throwing rocks at her if we don't want her reaction. That's all.
But well, I mean, what I know, what happened today in the peanut gallery is no different than every other day, really.
I missed it. But I was going to say something.
We all get on a rage. I've gotten on a rage about Trump or about John Lennon or about whoever, Yoko Ono, and we get on this thing and we beat a dead horse. And right. Rachel can take it. I mean, usually she does, and she takes it well, and she gets over the top, and then she calms down. I get over the top, and I come down. Rob does too. It's part of the show. So I'm surprised that this set her off more than any other thing.
I'm not. I think she's very passionate.
Hold on. This is the problem with what's going on here. Is Johnny L is late to the party. You'll have to rewind the stream. Because we give the big reveal at the beginning of this. of what happened, Johnny. You'll have to go.
How did
watch.
Johnny L even find us?
I don't. He's subscribed to my channel.
Oh,
What is Wolfie asking?
You guys
Here.
have to rewind and watch it. We've already
I
said
think.
it 3 times.
Hold on. If there's any success, we might bringing Wolfie back to reality. You've actually made a good point. I was not aware he was made this jerky movement before. He has, right? Am I right, Mazzy? He's
Yes.
done this before.
And he was criticized for this, that it was
He
a
was
Nazi
criticized. So
salute.
when you do it for a second time, you understand what you're doing.
Wasn't it the Republican convention? I think it was at the Republican convention.
But again, look, I'm trying to live my life. I don't watch the news anymore, and in fact, it has affected me because I didn't know the fires were happening when they were happening. Because when LA, if you watch local, I believe most people. Well, this is factually true. Most people get their news from the local news. It's just the facts. If you think people are watching cable news, most people don't have cable. They're watching their local news. And in LA, if you watch local news, you either see 3 things: high-speed chases, weather, and then disasters. Hey,
there's
look.
one more thing.
Hey, can everyone do me a favor? Can everyone just agree that this guy is the lowest form of human that there is? This is the original VC.
Fred Dobbs, we hope you got that fire-burned face.
No. He doesn't live any. I know way too much about this moron, but can everyone just comment that they don't like this guy? He is the original troll. He is the original unhappy person with life. He entered this whole milieu hating everyone. So can everyone just give him a round of non-applause, please? It would make my heart feel so good. He's really the reason probably Rachel's channel went in the direction of highly attacking people because of this dude. And anyone who has him, he has this thing, gorilla, whatever. And anyone who participates in a chat with him, I don't care to know you, because this is the worst human I think in the world. That's my opinion, and that's a real opinion, because this guy spends way too much time worrying about me than I do about him. He decided to come here and express his nonsense, right? Bill K, thanks for doing the Lord's work. Okay. Please don't do shit like that, Mazzy. I don't appreciate it.
You can have rules now?
Yes, because it's not because here's what happens when you do that, then everyone's gonna make that's what I do here, and it's really not.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were gonna be all serious.
It's not rules. I don't understand what you're doing.
Fair enough. I didn't read that manual.
No, look, I'm not ruling this place like a crazy person, but I'm trying to. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Hold on.
David Lynch. Oh, I'm reversed. Shit.
When did that? No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, you're not. When did that come out?
Shit, I don't know.
Is that the one he sings on with electronic sound effects?
Hey, Matt Bastardson.
Is that him actually singing?
Yeah, he does. He does a video.
2013.
Yeah, that might be the one he sings. He did electronic effects.
Really good. I thought it was someone else's voice, but
well, he might have used other people too. But he's doing. I saw a video of him doing some of the voice work and some of the electronic stuff.
I mean, it's not really good, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty's here. Hold on.
Now, are you here just to promote your auction this weekend?
No, I'm here. I didn't say one thing. You're the one who did. What's up, Marty? What do you want to express?
Well, I think we could all be disappointed that we didn't take up Brian's database, because now we're all disconnected. So.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
Touché.
Wow.
So I listened from the beginning. And what strikes me as a little weird is that it was almost Rachel in mid-sentence. So it wasn't like there was no, that's it, I'm out, bye. And so I'm like 99% on board with her taking the channel down, but it appeared, I mean, I'm not necessarily I'm agreeing with that's what she did. even though I don't think she should have. But it looked like there was so much Nazi talk that it was taken down.
I think
That
she
was
just
the
pushed the button before she able to say it, you know.
But it was so strange. It was just like there was just this dialogue going, and this was one of those times where she really was letting Loki and the crew, everybody have it. I mean, she was really going for it. And it's kind of, when she does that, it makes me kind of go, whoa, whoa. And then all of a sudden it was just like, that was it.
You ever see the end of the Sopranos series?
Yeah, that's great
Okay,
ending.
there you go.
But there was closure there a little bit, the whole diner scene and all that kind of stuff. This was just like there was no letdown. It was just right at the peak, and then it was just like, that's it.
The end of I Want You, She's So Heavy, when they just
yeah, maybe so.
cut the tape.
So instantly there's this huge vacuum that's happening right now, and it's understandable, and everybody's just is reeling. A lot of us we're there for Rachel, but mostly we're there, and I think, Rob, maybe you are like this too, maybe not, but I'm there because I have this connection now with all my VC friends, and I've made all these new friends, and the thought of that being just instantly, without explanation, gone is unsettling, to say the least, and especially for a lot of people. Rob, you say a lot that you have life outside of this and it's not that important, but the truth is you're there every day, so it is somewhat important to you, right?
No. Well, hold on. I want to make a distinction. It is important. I do it every day for enjoyment, but it's not. Here's the point. The point is the trolls and the people with anger take it way too seriously. Take me way too seriously. That's my point.
Yeah, I see that, but at the same time, you would agree that for some people it is more important, and for some people it is a larger portion of their life, right?
No, because of the entertainment distraction. Like, I can point to 90% of the 98% of the people here are here for the entertainment distraction. They are. Or at Rachel's, I mean. They're there for that. There are the 2% that feel they found the source of evil of the universe, right?
Yeah.
They found the person that if they take them down, all will be all right with the world.
Right.
It's the Williams, it's the Maria Starks.
Pardon the noise just a little bit while I climb into my truck.
Right, and I want you to understand how this works. And it's the Jason Rojas. That's who you are now, dude. You're not Jim or Mazzy. You are the person who's angry. But if I go, look, Rachel's gone. You know what's not going to happen? Their hatred of the world. Rachel's gone now. So what do you think they're going to do with all this bent up anger they held for Rachel?
No.
It's
I know.
go
they don't have anybody to hate right now. They're going to have to find somebody else.
They'll find another person. Trust me.
Yeah.
They'll find another person. Can you explain to me, do the hate videos, do they magically appear? What would you think the average time it takes to make a video like that? It takes a while, right?
Yeah.
So you're stewing in your own juices doing it.
We also empower them by giving them so much airtime. Jason Rojas and Jim and McGurk and whatever those guys are, they wouldn't have near the power they have if Rachel didn't spend so much time.
No, they do have
power. Yeah, they do have power, Rob, because she gives it to them. It's not power that they generate on their own.
It's not much
the power of it. It's the power of attention, and that power exists as long as we're talking about it on Rachel's stream. And she knows that that drama gets her views, and a lot of times when that happens, she gets bumped. The views go up over 200. So she's well aware that if she brings that stuff up, it will get her more views. Well, so let's not be naive about having a little bit of that.
I'm totally not naive about it. But here's one thing I can tell you. I'm the opposite of Mazzy in many ways. But with regards to YouTube, I don't do it well. But how come when I decide to do a live stream that I don't announce, I do it that day, that I get a good number of people watching me? Because I mean, I assume people, and I don't do the kind of shit I do on Rachel's on my live streams.
Yeah.
So that,
But you're definitely more successful than Ed McMahon, who only would show up with that big check and balloons.
Yeah,
you know?
thank you. But I will say this: where that hostility is not going to go away. I promise you. With Rachel,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Live streams.
Yeah,
it's not going away.
No.
So where are they going to direct it to? Because I promise you, none of these people have really tried to do a legitimate channel unrelated to any of this. You can say some of them, but I promise you, they're all like the Jason Ross Sunday morning stream. It's a hate stream because all the people he allows in the peanut gallery, the only people supporting him in the peanut gallery are all the trolls, and he highlights their comments. That's what his stream is. It has nothing to do with him playing music. So where's it going to go? Where's it? It lives in them. The ability to do it lives in them.
Do you think after this we'll have a series of like nightly guest hosts like they do when Johnny Carson goes on vacation for a month, or there's all these different, like we'll have
no
Rita Moreno one day, and
there's definitely no replacing who Rachel is and what she brings. Somebody could bring their own take on life or whatever, but
her for, it's hard.
What she does is very difficult to keep it going like that. She's very gifted in that regard.
Absolutely.
And I'm sad. It was part of my morning routine, getting in the truck and listening for 3 hours while I'm starting my day and connecting with my friends, even if I couldn't chat all the time. So I don't want to lose, I don't want to lose touch with you guys. I don't want to lose touch with you guys. I don't think I will completely, but it's different now.
Hold on. This hurts my feelings a lot. No fan of Jay Leno. Thank you.
No, really? I like that he's a car guy.
I am not. Well, I don't hate Jay Leno, but come on. There was no danger to Jay Leno. Seems to be only a danger to himself. So
that's true.
I'm more like a Letterman guy, That was my sense of
Delphina, you're gonna have to rewind it. I just inboxed you at Instagram, gave you the Cliff Notes, but
okay, I'll repeat this for the final time.
Okay. Say it again.
Rachel decided to take her channel down. It was not YouTube. I had direct communication with Sue, not Rachel. I'll probably speak to Rachel directly. She took her channel down. No forces, unless she tells me there might be something else. But she took it down. That's it. She had enough.
She was upset at people talking about Elon Musk. That was it today. She had a half-hour stream this morning.
We don't know.
Well, that's what was going on, and she got really flustered.
Everything
about the Nazi salute.
Here's one thing. There is one person I blame everything on. Okay, drum roll. This guy. Thank you. Sorry, guy, and this guy too. Sorry.
Well,
hold on,
Raji. That's a good question. It depends if she just put it on vacation mode or whatever. I don't know. That's a good question.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what she's done.
Well, I don't know how
you're getting upset and just deleting it completely.
I don't know I've never done that. I've never looked into it. If you take your channel down, can you just put it back up?
It depends on how you take it down. You could put it, I think there's like an invisible mode or something like that. You can hide it, but keep it in the background until you reignite. I don't know what she did.
It certainly is invisible right now.
Yeah, it's totally gone.
Yeah.
Hey, here's an interesting thing. We'll switch the topic a little bit. Jim picked up a record flattener. Jim has been playing with it for the last 2 days. How do you feel about the flattening process?
The record flattening machine is very adjustable. Yes. And I haven't gotten that far into it. I've just been doing the standard, and I'm not even sure I'm doing that right. But
It's not. It's not a cheap thing. It's a so.
No, this is a $2,500 machine. I know
It
there's a
doesn't.
Japanese.
It's made out of styrofoam.
Yeah, it's weird. It's from Germany, and it does work. I mean, it took a lip warp out of a 180-gram record. Gone.
Those are
Right.
the hardest too.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to do
I
that
could-
at all.
You know, do you actually get a lot of warped records? Because I don't.
I don't either, but
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal, Mazzy. I buy so many,
Right.
yeah, he does.
and lately, the lack of care of putting records in the bins of record stores, they don't check that shit out.
Yeah, of course
So-
they don't. You have too many.
So here, if I flatten these records, I can sell them. This plays excellently, but it has a little of a warp. If I could get rid of it, it'll be fine. So,
Yeah, the lip works. I don't know how you get rid of a lip work. It's
well,
like-
It worked.
he apparently did
well,
it.
good. But it wasn't one of those sharp, like bump lip warps.
It was one that
Gradual
Very-
one.
no, this was a barely. It was
Wow.
you couldn't really play it. The first, inch or so of the record was shot. And it
Hold on,
fixed
I
it.
have to give Peter Graves a wrench. I'm giving wrenches now. All right, Peter Graves, don't mishandle your
Okay,
power.
yeah, Delphina. I do find that dish warps are a little harder, believe it or not, but they definitely lessen. I don't think I'm doing dish warps correct. I think they need a little more attention.
Isn't it like a 10-hour?
Hey, Jim, what's
Yeah.
the brand? Jim, tell
It's the AFI Flat Duo, and it's from Musical Surroundings in Berkeley. They're bringing it in
the
from
dealer.
Germany.
They're the dealer in
Yeah, and it's really interesting. It has a couple of different automatic settings, but it's also settable.
All right, I might regret this, but someone's coming on. Who do you think is coming on?
Rachel?
No, this guy.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna make a comparison to
It hurts when I do this, Doc.
Don't do that.
hey, can I get another person who all he does is spew hate is here's Arnie Zanzibar, everybody. Can you send your regards to him and what you think of him? Watch this, guys. Watch how I do this. I'm gonna
How in the world does he know that YouTube took it down? That's stupid.
well,
Fuck
there
you,
you
you
go.
asshole.
You're banned from here. But you know what? You know what's happening? You're watching me. Let me
Right.
make myself big here. Sorry.
But there was a sack of shit that was lying, and it was
All
already.
right. Hey, to all my haters, I'm here. You haven't taken me down.
There was a punchline about to emerge there, and you cut it off.
Well, I'm good at that. Tell us a long-winded story that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Doctor.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. How about this one?
Okay. Well, that's an expensive record. Is that a real one?
It is. I got it $2 at an estate sale the other day.
Is it in good condition? Hold on, let me
No,
make it.
It's really beat, but the cover's in nice shape. But the record is no better than G, but plays all the way through nicely. It's a mono original.
Hold on.
Is it work?
You know what?
No warp.
I got to
No
tell
warp.
you, I want to give an award for the #1 person who supports all the good streams. This dude right here, AZ Mick, in my mind, is the type of person you want watching you on a live stream. He is a supporter. I've never seen this dude do anything mean. He shows up at streams, says hi to everybody, and watches. This is probably the best person to be a watcher of a live stream. Good guy.
Yes, it feels like you're pointing at me, but I guess I
No,
Oh.
you're questionable. I'm giving AZ Mick a wrench.
I'm doing my best.
Stop
So-
commenting so I can give people wrenches. And then Shane Rocky was here. I was trying to give him a wrench before. Grant's Warehouse.
So are we staying away from politics? Is that the idea here?
I don't feel it. I don't want the purpose of the stream is to not make it controversial.
But that's what ended her stream. That's all we'll
Just
say.
today, right?
No, she ended
It's
her
forever. She took it down. It's gone.
Oh my
Well,
God.
no, she'll
be back.
Yeah, can we do a GoFundMe to get Mazzy a sandwich board that says the world's coming to an end so he can
I didn't say that. I'm just saying she ended her stream, and it was politically because
you
of the
said
politics.
forever. You said forever.
Well, she took it. She didn't just put it on hiatus. We don't know. We don't know, but she pulled everything down. She didn't just cut down
It was
today's.
very dramatic.
Yeah,
I still, it still was so sudden and so without any warning, and almost, I mean, she could have been in the midst of saying something and it went down, which I don't want to say that it was taken down. I don't want to conclude that. It just appears that way. It appears that it was taken because all of the Nazi talk, right? I thought, oh my, did YouTube get a hold of this and say none of that? You know?
Well, thank God she cleared that up, right?
This is her own Instagram. So long. Thanks for the fish. It's been fun, YouTube. Thanks for all the support over the years. God bless you all. # retirement. Okay. Can't get much clearer than that.
Didn't get taken down.
That's her. It didn't get taken down. She took it down.
She took it down.
Good.
Well, thank goodness she cleared that up.
I have a question for all the peanut gallery people. I have a lot of people watching now. Are you subscribed to me? I'm just wondering how everyone decided to show up here. Because I can't imagine everyone who goes to Rachel was subscribed to my channel. I'm curious.
How many people are on the stream right now, Rob? I can't see.
231. The most I've ever had doing a live stream is maybe 180 or something.
I don't think I've ever seen Rachel have 230. That was in the old days, I think.
She's had a lot, but you know what? A lot of people are coming here for answers.
Yeah, and rightly so. Rightly so.
That's probably right.
People are confused.
Rachel shutting her show down is a big deal to a lot of people.
It is a very big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, I'm doing double duty here. There's a lot of questionable morons who are making comments, so I have to make sure they're legit. Yeah. Look, I'm just curious how people. Yeah, thank you for being sub, but there's one person I'm questioning. But thank you. Thanks for coming and watching. We don't have a lot of answers for you, but we do have one definite one. She took her channel down. Okay, Dr. Robert wants to show shitty records, so I will oblige.
So you know this record?
Yes, it's a $5 record every day of the week. Why do you have 2 copies of it?
Well, it's funny because I just found 2 within the same, within the like 2 weeks.
Now you own two $5 records.
Well, I know, but it's kind of an interesting record. It's the only one I know that's sort of jazz surf, and I wouldn't say it's great, but it's interesting because of that.
You know, having 2 copies and saying I wouldn't call it great seems weird to me.
Well, I like that aspect of collecting, getting 2 of the same thing that look slightly different.
I come across that record often, and I don't think Cal, what's his face, is really regarded as someone you must own. Yeah. It was when he was with J.J. Johnson that I think people know those records.
Yeah,
David Atkinson. Part of it has to do with the third-party stream. It looks like it was sudden. Probably she said something and pushed the thing, and it's not nefarious third-party or YouTube pull down. She took it down. She said so in her Instagram poll. That's basically it. No fake news. No nefarious third party.
Here's 100% what we know. She took it down. Here's 100% what we don't know. Her reason for doing it. So to make that connection is not good, I think.
Right.
Well, Zeb has a clip of the last 5 minutes or something.
Well, good. Zeb, take that and see if you can trade it in for good records instead of the horrible crap.
Well, no, you'll see the heating up moment. You'll see her reactions to.
I'm not into Monday morning quarterbacking.
People can see what happened at least in the last 5 minutes.
I want to watch it over and over and over.
Well, good for them.
Hey, can you pick me up and take me for a coffee, Marty?
I wish I could. That'd be fun. I wish
Could
I
you
could ride
pick
with
them
you.
up and drop them
Do
in
you
the
have an
ocean?
espresso machine in your cab?
Yeah, it's right here off camera.
Where are you at,
Cheers. I'm at my yard, just about ready to get a load of wheat in just outside
Well,
of Silverton where I live.
man? Okay. Where are you
Here-
headed?
Today's doubly sad for me because not only did Rachel shut her show down, but this is my last cup of Grafeo. I'm out of Grafeo now.
You
What
can
is
order it
Grafeo?
online.
What is
I know,
that?
but it went up to 25, and
Yeah, it got well.
My
Coffee
budget.
beans. All of my people I know here, coffee prices have gone up. Thanks, Trump.
Hey.
Coffee. No, it's just the nature.
hey, can I have a story. I mean,
go.
about how in 2017 Trump decided that the Canadians were dumping cheap newsprint in the United States of America, so they put a 25% bullshit thing on Canadian newsprint, and my prices went up 25%, and they never came down.
Wow.
Thanks very much.
Yeah,
and the
but-
Americans, I figured, well, now that it's a fair price, I'll go buy American newsprint. But here's the part where I'm a schmuck. The Americans raised their prices 25% too.
Well, Canada and Mexico.
So it's not a
tariff
tariff.
went into effect today. All of a
What's
sudden, he just put a 25% tariff on certain Canadian and Mexican goods today or last night.
So that
Mm.
Yeah.
the interesting thing to me was
So
not that forced,
his promises are coming true.
I thought as a person who's like,
Dr. Robert, can you
You know,
show a shitty
a
record to
patriot.
change the subject, please?
Okay.
Oh, how is
No.
that? Hold on.
You
let's
know,
give
I
Dr.
just finally picked it up yesterday. Been out of town. I have not heard it yet. So,
All right,
this
that's
is
not a shitty record. So bad job at that.
Elite
fantastic
Hotel is
record.
great.
But I love the cover. This was too suggestive because she's got her one finger sort of sticking through.
I love that album. That's a great.
Yeah,
That's her.
It's not withdrawn. That's a
That's
withdrawn.
her third album, right? That's her
Is that
third
the
album.
laser disc, Jim?
Right around. It's got a bunch of grand parts and stuff on it still.
Is that
Yeah,
the
that's
laser?
Sarabon.
Okay.
Nice.
But
record.
that has Bobby Vinton on it, right?
I paid $3.99 for that.
Nice. That's a good.
Yeah,
album.
but that was like 20 years ago. Hey, what about the Ringo record? Is that any good?
As I said, it came out 2 weeks ago, but I was on the road. I only picked it up yesterday. Online stores are out of it, so I picked it up my local, which is better anyway. Aside from the two singles, I have not listened to it yet. It's not even open.
All right. So
I will
horrible
open it
job
today.
selling a record, not knowing.
I will
about it.
listen to it today. But I think this is the best cover of any Ringo album, artwork wise.
Yeah, that is a good cover.
Nice photos.
Is Jack Black on it? Or
No.
Jack White? Jack White?
No, it's on
Is
Lost
that
Highway
Jack Black?
Records. It's produced by T-Bone Burnett.
Jack
It's
Black.
got
Is
Molly
that his
Tuttle.
label?
It's-
Is that his label?
Is it Third
No,
Man?
Lost Highway is a kind of a rootsy country rock Americana label. Great,
Right.
What's
it's a
his
great
main label? What's his main label?
Ringo's?
He was done through stuff through Universal. And thing is, the last three things he put out were 10-inch EPs. So I think this is a perfect direction for him. I always liked Boo Coops of Blues.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to this, but I haven't listened to it yet. So we'll see. But
Hey guys, I'm trying to give wrenches to people that I think are. So you'll be wrenched. Hold on there. Okay. Oh wow. You know what I'm surprised by? Record Collector News is not wrenched. Now you are.
Thank God.
I know.
What does that even?
It means you can time people out, or you can't be timed out.
Oh,
Because you say a lot of stupid shit in the chat, Jim.
Well, T-Bone Burnett literally produced the album, Dave. And there's T-Bone Burnett's album that came out last year was in
So,
my top
here's a
records of the
question.
year.
Who's taller, T-Bone Burnett or Rob the Waxed?
I think
Good
he's
question.
like 6'6", isn't T-Bone Burnett
He's
really
tall.
He's
He's
very
tall.
tall. He's a tall man.
All right, I didn't mean to make Mazzy big this whole time. I'm sorry, everyone.
Thank you.
Hey, Rob, can I do a shameless plug? I
About
guess
my
I-
auction on Saturday?
That's exact. And you're perceptive.
Yeah.
Everyone, please. I'm going to be there. I hope there's you got a 74, a classical 74 in there for me. You might have
If
to dig one
you-
out now.
I have a big stack of classical records
Yeah.
that I was planning to do some. Let me look through. But
Well, don't. I'm gonna
most of
watch
the ones I
anyway.
pick up-
So,
But here's the deal: most of the ones I pick up are from the Living Presence, Mercury Living Presence,
oh, I love
and
that.
Living Stereo, and those all the best ones are like 60, 61.
Yeah,
The-
no, those are I like those too, and I wouldn't hesitate to bid on
I
those.
think I'm gonna
I
put
love
together.
finding living stereo stuff.
Okay, I'm not doing the. So here's do your plug first, and then I'll tell you what I was gonna say.
Okay, so some of you have watched the podcast that Greg does, the director of Rachel's documentary, and the bumper music, the intro outro music is one of my original songs, and it's just a little bit snippet at each end. And I posted the whole. Dr. Robert, I think you saw it. I decided to put the whole song up. It's on my Insta and my YouTube channel. So if anybody just wants to hear what the song is or what it sounds like in its entirety, it's only 2.5 minutes long, but I'd welcome your thoughts on it. But thank you.
Yeah, check it
All
out.
right.
But there were no records in the store.
I know, isn't that a cool store? That's just basically a front for his Japanese clientele. He has a separate building, a loft, across the street where he gets Japanese people that fly in just about every week to purchase his stuff. It's really cool.
Hold on one second. Zeb, capitalizing your comments is not a good way to make me red you. Thank you. Here's the deal for me. Saturday, I'm doing an auction at 1 p.m. Pacific. You figure out the time zones you're in. And some other people might be joining me to participate in the auction, auctioning off records. At least 3 that I know of. Because I pee a lot, so I can't stay here for 4 hours straight doing auction. But I'll have a good assortment of stuff. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. There's some cool shit.
You're not wearing astronaut diapers?
Well, if you could get next time we meet up, if you could give me some of your just regular old adult diapers, I would appreciate it.
Yeah. So, do you have it timed that in 15 minutes, Mello's going to come up so I can leave?
Who? That
Mello,
dude
Let's
ain't.
get Mello up here. Let's get Darren up here.
Here's a promise to you. That dude won't appear on screen here. More power to all of you who believe what you believe. I believe certain things. I'm not making it how everything works. My beliefs don't affect your life. They don't. So if you believe something that is more powerful than you, then it works for you. But here's the way I view religion. It should motivate you to be a better person. In my experience, it doesn't do that to people I know. You having faith of any kind should motivate you to be a better person. I don't feel I've had real life experiences that lead me to feel that way. Okay? That's it. So more power to you if it makes you a better person. It should make you get up and help people less fortunate than you. It should make you get up.
Highlight the revs.
Okay, where's Rev?
Gotta
Is it
highlight
something
the rev.
stupid?
God damn it.
Where is the Rev?
This is
Where's Rev? I'm looking.
he's got the inside
Oh,
track.
okay.
Hey, Trish, I don't think Rob wants me to answer that question.
What? You know, here's
funny,
the deal.
Rev.
No, Trish. Here's the deal. And there are two in this social media thing. To me, there are 2 types of people. There are people that are self-aware, and there are people that are not self-aware. So you decide who is who. Okay? That's all I'll say.
Can I answer her or no?
Well, if it's a stupid answer, I'll cut you
No,
off.
no.
But go
The
ahead.
serious
what just
question is,
happened?
I agree with Rob. If you have a faith in something and religious, fine. But when the day before the election, when he said, if Kamala Harris wins, the wrath, what do you call it? When we all go up in space,
The rapture.
rapture will happen for sure. And he believed it for sure. That's fucking bullshit. You don't have to like her policy. You don't have to vote for her. You can hate everything about her. But the fucking rapture, if she wins the election, she's going to. That threw me off. So that's it.
Hey, James Farley is asking again. Can you just say out the The record flat the record, then roll it out.
What does the record
You
flattener
have to
heat
let
the
it-
record and then roll?
You have to let it cool off, right?
Has to use heat.
It has to cool like flat.
Yeah, you have to
It
let it
doesn't,
cool for a while.
roll it out. Yeah.
That's why
It
it's like a
rolls it up and
10-hour
then rolls it
process.
back out again. No,
No.
not as such. It
Uh,
it heats it up
okay.
slowly and then sits there.
Okay,
and then,
hold on. Here's the deal. Beetle Babe, you're wrenched. I have no issue with you whatsoever. But there you go. And you know what? Joseph, you're a good guy. You're wrenched. Congratulations. And Wicked Exile, I have no issue with you. You're wrenched. Congratulations.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
But I mean, let's all agree. If you're a person of faith, more power to you. But I hope it makes you a better person. My experience, I haven't seen it much at all.
no, mine is called the flat duo.
Can I tell a story?
It-
Which shed some light.
If it has a beginning, middle,
Yeah,
and
it's really
end,
quick. It's really quick. So
Yeah.
I went to a Christian boarding school when I was in high school,
Oh.
and when our basketball
time's up.
team
Sorry.
when our basketball team played another Christian school, all the religious pretense and guards were let down, and those were some of the most vicious and hateful games because we didn't have to play like a good little Christian with other Christians because they all knew that we were saved, so to speak. So
Right.
it was a completely different dynamic. It's pretty interesting. Kind of sheds a little light on that everybody's the same. Doesn't matter whether you believe in a God or not.
Hey,
Interesting.
good. Yeah, I think Marty, mainly because he's a Commander Skins fan, but I agree with what you just said.
What
Hey,
did I say? What did I miss?
No, you said something. No, what you just said, your thoughts. I appreciate
Oh, I thought somebody made a comment. Okay.
No, but I can tell you one thing right now. PP Thou, you have a wrench. And PP Thou, someone timed out his comment, you bastard. Jim, how much is that record flattener go for? That's what PP Thou did.
$2,500 American.
Seriously?
That's very expensive. Yeah, it's from
Yeah,
Germany.
I can tell you something, Dr. Robert. There are two cheap ones
Yeah, I
that
have
I
one.
feel like people haven't really mastered those. They're
Yeah, mine-
basically oven mitts with heat sensors in them.
Oven mitts.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
mine
but
says
I
keep
can-
in the oven. Yeah.
I can tell you one thing. The two people I know that have Japanese record flatteners, Jazz Bum Chris and the Ingroove, they have very different versions of the same brand.
Yeah, those are
What Chris has done for me with the flattener has resulted, I don't know what his percentage rate of success is, but has resulted in good stuff. Good. Hey,
they have to be better.
hey, morons, keep commenting so I can just delete your comments and ban you. You're really doing a good
Here's
job.
the thing about the Rapture. Remember, there was going to be Rapture like in 2000 or something.
Oh, there was a guy that wrote a book when I was a kid called 88 Reasons Why God Will Come Back in 1988. And he was wrong. And the next year he published a book that was 89 Reasons Why God Will Come Back in 89.
Right.
All right. Hey,
So-
guys, we're getting back to the real stuff. Jim claims he fixed an edge warp.
Yeah, 180 gram record.
Now,
A brand new one.
Jim,
it was a used record.
Jim, people say you can't do this. So what I would appreciate, your next edge warp is shoot video of the edge warp.
Yeah.
And then flatten it and show it again to prove to people.
I didn't expect it to work. I don't know. I don't know. I think the composition of the vinyl might have something to do with it. All kinds of factors.
Noble Records just put up a video using a flattener. I don't know if it's the same one as yours, Jim, but he was happy with it. But
Heather, are you looking for his last self-titled double album? I have Blue Notes, but I don't have Lee Morgan. Hello.
Who's got an edge warp? Send it to me. Oh yeah, vinyl. Yeah, let's do it.
You've opened yourself up. Yeah, Patrick, send him your edge warp.
Yeah.
He's charging money per record though.
Yeah.
Record flatteners don't buy themselves.
No, it's $2, and I figure if I do 1,250 of them, I could break even.
That's cheap.
How long
$2?
does it take? How long does it take?
No, I'm
to-
not charging. I'm not charging.
It's
I don't.
not. It
that's not my
doesn't
business.
happen fast,
It's not
Doctor.
my business.
I
It's
think
like a 10-hour process. I think.
no, not 10
is.
hours. 10
Per
hours?
record?
No. Here's the
No,
deal. The one
it goes
he
two at a
has, you
time.
can do two records at once.
Okay.
And it's 10
Doing-
hours, right? Something
doing
like
10
that.
No, you can do it in less. You can do it
Hey,
in less.
hey guys.
You got to clean
What?
them first, right? Make sure they're fully
Yes.
Hey,
clean.
does anyone want the pleasure of timing out comedy capers? Because I'm banning them, but I want people around here to have pleasure. Can someone do it?
Who?
I'm going to give you 5 seconds, and then
I
I'm
don't
banning.
see who
her.
you're. I don't know.
Hey, Danny Allen, I'm going to wrench you in a second. I'm banning this moron. Okay, Danny Allen gets a wrench. Mainly because he's a commander skin. Oh, Vance gets a wrench. Vance is wrenched, even though I
And
hate
you
her.
get a wrench, and you get a wrench.
Well, I'm feeling
A lot
generous.
of
this morning.
wrenches out there,
Well, you need people to do your dirty work.
apparently.
All right, Zeb, can you type "I love the waxed" and then I will wrench you. I'm bribing you. You know, the person who's the most critical of me here, or on Rachel's stream, was Jeff Myers. You get a wrench. Hold on, is Bronco Billy, but I'm going to give him a wrench.
Wow.
Brian C gets a wrench. Brian C is a good guy.
So I've got one religious story if you want it, Wax.
It better not ruin my stream, or I'll.
I think it's yeah, I don't know. Well, you tell me.
Does it involve? Hold on, one question before you do tell it.
It's-
You know what? I'm going to show how good of a guy I am. I'm giving Wolfie a wrench. Dr. Robert, if it involves anal leakage of some sort, I'll be upset.
There's no bodily fluid. So yeah, it was a Sunday. We used to go to the Presbyterian church when I was a little kid, and in this small town, Iowa. And one Sunday, I don't know, my dad just didn't want to get out of bed. And so he did, he's kind of walking around the house in his pajamas, but he's not going to come to church with us. And my mom gets me and my brother. I was probably 6. My brother's like 4. And she's getting us all spiffed up and dressed up in our Sunday best and dragging us around. And I'm like, Mom, I don't want to go to church. I don't want to go to church. Dad isn't going to church. I don't want to go to church. And she's dragging us along. Then she's like, no, we're going to church. And she drags us out to the car finally, and I'm still squawking and being kind of a brat. And she piles me and my brother in the back seat, and I'm still squawking at her. And she suddenly slumps over the steering wheel, and she's just bawling, and her mascara's running. And I said, Mom, let's go to church. No, let's go to church. I'd never seen my mom cry. And she said, no, we are not going to church now. I don't care. And she drags us back inside. So there you go. That's a Sunday best story.
Man, what a horrible story that was, Dr. Robert.
I'm glad you liked it.
You know
I missed
what?
the beginning of it. Can you repeat that story again?
Hey, here, okay. I don't talk much. I was raised Reformed Jewish, and I remember that we would go to religious school on Wednesday nights, and we were on carpools. So I think between 3 different families, and there was this. Hey, okay. All right, so getting back to there's some idiot in the peanut gallery. Someone time them out. So one dad, and I wasn't 100. I think it was someone's stepdad, had this stick shift. I don't know what car, maybe a German car, and we took windy roads to get to our temple, and this dude would go 60 miles per hour. I never thought I was going to show up alive when this guy would drop us off for religious school. It was the scariest shit ever.
Maybe
That story was a little bit better than Dr. Roberts.
Well, if you say so, I don't know if you're being objective, but whatever.
Here, Dr. Robert, let me help and edit your story. Next time you tell it, have blood coming from your mom's eyes.
You want that?
Oh
That
God,
would make it better.
Oh, look.
Rob!
That would make it like she's possessed or
But
something.
you won't talk politics, but you talk about disgusting shit like that about
Yeah,
someone's
well,
mother.
Well,
I didn't say his mother was bad.
right. Just that she was bleeding from her eyes.
No, and hold on. when you tell a story, no one knows your mom. It's just a story. Adding excitement elements makes it a better story,
Okay.
whether they're true or not.
Can
Okay.
I tell a story about my mom?
This
Has
is
to do with
mom day.
Fine.
going to the drugstore. Never
Okay,
mind.
yeah, tell this story because I haven't heard it 50 times.
No, come on, guys. No, never mind.
Tell it,
My
tell
mom,
it, tell
Yeah,
it.
let's hear it.
My mom, she liked oxycodone.
Oh.
So I'm at Ralph's or whatever with her one time, and they got the store in there, the pharmacy, and I hear my mom's there, and I'm kind of like behind her. I don't want to be too closely associated. I hear, "Who's Bernie Kaplan?" And my mom goes, "Bernie's my dog." And the pharmacist goes, "Your dog takes oxycodone?" There's like 30 people standing around.
Oh my.
Yeah, here's the story. His mom was so into Oxycontin that she got her dog a prescription to get more Oxycontin.
Yeah, my dog was the beard for my mom.
And that's not for all you idiots to go out there and get your dog's prescriptions for Oxycontin.
So anyway, she liked, and and she started with marijuana too. It started with pot.
Wow.
It's a gateway drug
In the 70s, and then went on. But one thing that happened was, so Arnie Zanzibar and I were walking down the street the other day, and
oh no, this is it's like
and there's like this picket fence, right? A picket fence on the side of the street.
By the way, this is his go-to joke, guys.
So there's a sheep
I know
with
the
its head
joke.
stuck in the fence.
Oh my
Sheep
God.
can't get away. So I'm never one to miss an opportunity. I drop trow and I give the sheep the old Heidi ho. You know what I mean? So when I'm done, I say to Arnie, "Hey, buddy, it's your turn." Fucking guy sticks his head in the fence. That's all I'm saying.
This is his go-to joke, everyone. Hey, here's another, other than AZ Mick. Here, this dude is a good guy. Barry is a good guy. Reached out to me privately, very concerned, good guy. So here, to his concern, if you feel concerned about Rachel, here's my suggestion: reach out to Rachel. Okay.
Yeah.
Show how much she's appreciated. I don't even know what's going on. This is like the end of every B movie. When they get rid of the bad guy's body, it always ends up in one of these things.
Buried in wheat?
In something industrial with a lot of things going down a chute.
So,
but seriously, if you feel that connected to Rachel with a deep emotional concern, reach out to her and let her know. Okay? Hopefully she's watching. Here's what I always say. There's 235 people watching here. There's not 235 people commenting. So a lot of people are watching. She might be one of them. So there you go.
Presumably.
well,
Here's something that should be part of your fence joke right here. This comment right here. There you go.
what's that?
Never mind. Shane Rocky, I'm trying to rent you. Let me see if I can do it.
Make
Big
me
Ian
small,
said,
Rob.
"Wow, Jim, just terrible." But it gets worse because I've only told that joke online twice.
Yeah, but in person, you tell it all the fucking time.
But eventually, people will be saying to me,
But see, you don't
Even
talk
I've
about
heard that
politics,
joke.
but you repeat yourself.
Even I've heard that joke.
but I do it in such a way that people hate it even more.
Yeah, they walk away from you. Literally, this is when he tells this joke. This is typically the reaction of someone. I'm out. They walk-
Wait till the 14th time.
So
here's what I say, and I think Mazzy's similar. Jim has when I met Jim, he had about 7 good stories. Now he's up to 9. He has
I
9
remember
good
2 more.
all my stories are on
He tells all
YouTube,
the
so
time.
you don't have to meet me in person. You can just watch the YouTube. It's the same shit.
Yes.
I have a couple of things that, I keep thinking about this. The back of my mind, I think about this documentary that apparently now has an ending. Big see, Big Ian, you get pissed when I interrupt, and when I'm quiet, now in April, I'm supposed to hang out with Rachel and Sue up at we're going to Rob Frith's 70th birthday party in Vancouver, who owns Neptune Records. So, I mean, I'm still friends with Rachel. I mean, I hope so. I like Rachel just because she's not doing the channel. I mean, it'll be like hanging out with a has-been celebrity instead of a celebrity. It'd be like one of the guys like Bill Nye, not Bill Nye, not the comedy guy. What's the guy, the comedian
Bill
Nye?
Nye's the science guy.
Louis Nye?
Louis
Louis
Nye.
C.K.
No one knows Louis Nye.
Not a Me Too guy, but
Hey, Bill K, calm down with the timing out. Jimmy Barnes, you've been wrenched, so he can't touch you anymore.
Hey, Jimmy, I gave you a shout out in my last video. Showed those records.
Here's a sentiment. Look, listen, Nick Panasy, we're not mourning her loss. She's still functioning in person. She might come back. Okay, calm down with your.
I mean, what is she going to do with all those Harbeths now? She has to listen.
I'm mourning my loss. I don't get Rachel this morning. Fuck you guys.
Well, what am I, chopped liver?
Yeah, you're like.
I think we've acknowledged it. We're going to miss Rachel doing her morning show as much as
coming back.
We get upset, we get pissed off.
I think so too.
And even if I skip a week or a day, you turn it on and it's there. It's comfort food. It can drive you crazy. It can make you laugh. It could, she does it better than anyone. And despite what anyone says, and people will say, how can you listen to that, fake shit? I listen to the fake shit and I stick up what she thinks my stuff is fake shit. So
there's fake shit on my side too. I can't help,
Yeah.
It's the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Hey, last I looked in the toilet this morning, I had real shit.
Well, I've been there yet.
All I'm saying here's the deal, guys.
I know.
It's not crowded in the morning. Maybe I might do this once or twice a week. Okay.
Yeah.
But until
good Lord, let's get Rachel back, please.
Hey, look, hold on, guys. I'm not going to mince words. I'm monetized now. If I do a live stream like this,
Rob,
cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Some people are leaders on the jazz album, and some are sidemen. There's a reason for that.
All right, here's the biggest side man in the VC right here. There he goes.
Hey, Harry.
Hey, that's
I just woke up. Anything I should
you a side man, but that's not your best side.
Anything I should know about what's going on?
Yes, you are pardoned for life.
Yeah. You know what? I was in such a funk yesterday, and I didn't know why. I actually didn't think about it. I was in a shitty mood all day, and I realized why. It was, yesterday.
Hey,
it's so rich, people getting upset for presumptive pardons when all the shit that's going on and the guy got away with it. So I'm sorry.
Hey, Harry wore those glasses for so long, his face looks naked now to me.
Rob, that's because you saw me naked.
Oh, almost
you
did.
said to me you want to see how the clam chowder is
I
made?
saw like Rob in his skivvies, like when he broke the lamp and there's glass around his feet, his foot was bloody. And I walk in because I hear this crash and I had to see that. I can't unsee that.
This isn't true. Lies.
You had your underwear on, but you were like, it was a shattered world downstairs.
That's probably the most excitement your house has seen.
Oh boy,
it was great. Did I really get mad? I mean, I kind of like, I was worried about you at first. Once I saw you were fine, I thought it was hysterical.
Oh, God, it was like I turned into the Hulk. I'm like,
exactly.
Hey, why is the what is it? The Hulk is red now. He's not green anymore.
No, it's a different Hulk.
It's a different Hulk.
That's Harrison Ford, who's the president.
It's a different character turning into the Hulk.
It's
okay.
Yeah.
It's a really old.
You got to watch. You got to follow the whole Marvel comic thing. It's confusing.
Look, I'll let you know. The word on the street is it's not a good movie. Based on what I heard a long time ago, they've done lots of reshoots of the film, so I'm not hopeful that that's a good film.
I saw a movie that I think everyone should see.
Okay.
It's what the hell is the name of it?
Senior moment.
Is it
Yeah.
the
No direction. Is it? No.
Oh, the
Anyway,
Dylan.
it's just,
Dylan.
I know.
Dylan
I'm trying. It's too fucking early. Who gets up this early?
The
Jeez.
Dylan biopic.
Yeah, it was really good. I did see
Isn't
it.
it?
It was
It's
fantastic.
better than it
Great.
should be, right?
It is.
That's
It was
great.
very
I thought it
good.
was great.
Go see in the theater, Robert, Dr. Hart.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you got to
you
go
did.
see
Oh,
it.
that's right, you did.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey,
so good.
Hey, Marty.
Jim took his grandkids to see it. I think he did.
No.
God, I can't even think. It's too early.
So I know. So I'm going to
Complete
probably go
unknown. That's
another.
it.
Let's
It's a
go
stupid
another.
title, by the way.
Yeah, let's go another 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I just got here.
Well, I sent the link out to you earlier, so
Well,
yeah.
Uwe woke me up. He sent me a text and said, "Oh man, Rachel just shut her stream down."
Yeah. Yeah.
So give me the quick rundown. What happened?
Okay. Rachel was her and Sue went out and they actually met the devil and they made a deal with the devil.
The thing is, they probably believe that. Everyone,
No,
like,
no, they
people,
don't believe it. Listen. Here's the deal. What I didn't see it, for whatever happened this morning, she just made a decision to take her channel down.
well, you got to give some context.
Were you on stream with her or no?
No,
Not yet.
No,
I
you
don't
weren't.
come
Oh.
because she
Right.
generally the subject of her 6 o'clock a.m.
Right.
or not is really not what I care for.
That's her
Well,
soul.
now she ended the stream or her
Yes.
channel.
She
The
ended her
channel.
stream. There were situations which I won't. You can. Mazzy made it clear in this thread that we're on, so you can see it there.
Okay.
But she decided to end her stream, and for whatever was in her heart, she took her channel down, and she put it out there that she's gone forever. Will that last? I don't know.
Well,
I think
hope not.
I think
hope
having
not.
the kind of
You know,
having the kind of microphone that she had is hard to give up.
Read
It
Rick's
is.
read
Yeah.
Rick's comment, Harry, in the peanut gallery right now. That gives you the basic.
She started over before. She can do it again. There's no doubt about that.
Well, I mean, depending on how she took her channel down, I don't know.
you
I don't
know,
know.
every one of us here has gotten pissed off and said, "Fuck it, I'm out of here."
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I hope
I
that's all it was. Is that she just got upset today, and I hope she's back tomorrow.
Well, if you take, I mean,
agree.
I don't, unless she put her channel on pause, which it doesn't look like she did, she would have to start a new channel. So,
Wow.
Well, I hope she
Well,
does.
of course,
Bob
we'd all be
Callan.
there.
Look at Bob Callum's comment too.
You know, here, yeah, I believe if you start off believing that that particular person is not in his right mind, everything he does doesn't make sense.
But people believe it.
when they tell you what they are, believe them.
You've been the first time.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let's go back to. I have this Raji. It's good. It's good. I have it. And there's I actually came across. There's a Tried. I think it's Tried Jazz, which is a sort of a kind of low budget reissue label. That one goes for a lot of money. There's two kind of originals, but that reissue is good. If you find it for like $30, it's worth a buy. I have it, so it's good.
I will,
right.
you know, I don't know what was going on with Loki, but I will say Loki's been pushing a lot of buttons lately.
Hold on.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
Hey,
No, I mean, but he has, and I think that's part of.
He always
his
Very
does.
good at it.
but hold on. Let's.
That's why I said I was going to buy
Can
a
I-
jumper.
I'll
table
reveal the
with
curtain.
legs and
I'll
stuff.
reveal the curtain about Loki a little bit here.
Oh.
I communicate with Loki privately. He's a good, well thought out, very smart guy,
Very smart.
and he is consistent on Rachel's stream. So if he did something this morning that upset Rachel, that would be odd to me because he's pretty consistent on his views and how he handles himself there. So if there's some sort of scenario where he's to blame, that's garbage. in my opinion, very much. And I
No,
know,
I'm not blaming him at all.
and I know he probably communicates with Rachel privately. So
He does.
that's
He does.
garbage.
Yeah.
That's a garbage point of view.
Well, I guess if the stream is gone, there's no point in supporting the Patreon, is there?
I
No.
got a thing saying cancel
There
your
was a message
Patreon.
on Patreon that said pull your money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pull your money. The show's over. All bad things come.
Maybe
to
it's
an
time for me to start my Patreon now. Too soon.
So what are we gonna do in the morning?
Hey,
Yeah, you know what? We're not as good as Rachel and Rob.
Hold on. Hold on a second here. Captain Phoenix, again, he's of the elite good guys that I've seen. Always kind of positive. Well, he is not kind of. He's positive. So sub my channel, you freaking morons.
Can we get a campaign started for the Rachel's Rapture channel to begin?
Well,
Don't
I-
even.
Wow.
I'll do you a favor, Marty. Horrible joke.
I see the humor in that, actually, Marty.
Yeah, I
love
did.
that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. If you're on any stream, I'm not
That's
gonna
awesome,
disappear
Marty.
like
I mean it with love. I do. I'm heartsick over it. I really am.
Hey,
Like I said, we all get
Yeah.
upset about shit once in
Hey.
a while, but
hold on one second.
doesn't mean just take your stream down. Your channel.
Vinyl Piper, she's upset about lots of things.
We need David Donnelly to write a song. Rachel, come back.
No.
Rachel, come back.
Here's the deal.
Okay, there we go. Harry,
Rachel, come back.
Yeah, here you go.
Needs
Oh,
work.
No, you know,
Here's
defending
another good
people
guy.
like
Follow
that
his
is,
way.
to me, is as bad. Defending people like that in any stretch. After you do it once, it's an accident, right? You do it 3 times, you know, there's a meaning behind it.
Oh well, I got to give Matthew Petty make a comment so I can rent you.
Nice,
Here's the
Jim.
deal. Here's the deal to what Mazzy said. Do you understand why people become politicians? Okay, do you understand this? They don't have our
Power.
interests. They don't have our interest at heart. They don't.
I disagree.
Okay,
I've seen it on a local level up close. I've seen people with our interest at heart, and within a few years, they're completely corrupted because
Yes.
you have to get so much fucking money. Even
Money.
to be a city
Get
councilman,
the
it's
money
like
out of
10 months.
politics.
Yeah,
There's so
we
much
tried,
money
we
involved.
tried.
Well,
The
but-
Supreme
So these
Court said
people
no.
that want to do good, they made
Oh.
promises to too many people.
hold on, calm down.
I've
I
seen
don't
it.
want this. My feeling
Oh,
is
no.
it's-
Jim and
I don't
Rob are
I
at it
don't
now.
want this.
Oh
I
no.
don't want this to be political. This is
Yeah,
not
but
political.
come on, like, people believe this guy's going to help them. And the front row yesterday was all the richest men in the world were in the front row. You
Hold
think
on,
that's
Matt.
helping the little guy?
And the
Matt-
porn star,
Matt,
his
but
wife.
here's the
I have
problem.
no problem with
She's
that.
not a
Come
porn
on.
star.
Okay, here's the problem,
Jealous.
Mazzy. Your point, I don't disagree with you politically, but your the way you express yourself is polarizing. It is, because there's no middle for you in the way you express
Wait,
yourself.
this is coming from Rob.
And that
by the
brings
way.
us back to Rachel's stream. I think I bring somewhat of a balance
No,
to
but
Rachel's side of it.
But you go on too much with it.
I'm
bring
sure
a
I do,
balance
like
where Rob
Rachel goes on.
diffuses
I try to be like it says right here, the resistance. You know, Rachel, we get each other. I don't agree with the things, and I like her as a person. I adore her as a person, but I
agree
think
with that.
she's full of shit with some of her beliefs, like half the peanut gallery do. And they think the same way about me. But you know, if it was all one-sided, Rev said something earlier in this stream today. Surprisingly, with our different political beliefs, how we all get along every morning.
Hey,
You know, seriously,
Yeah.
that
Hey.
says a lot.
hey, someone very graciously just sent me some money. I appreciate it, but that's something you don't have to do. Here's what I would like you to do. There's a friend, I will share it on Instagram. There's a friend who's lost everything, and I will take the money you sent me and give it to them. I didn't lose everything. I actually have one box of records I sent to myself looted. Someone stole my records. I'm okay. People lost everything. I'm not trying to do it. but I really believe, let me turn the stream into this as we end. Chris, whatever you think of Chris Piper, I think he handles himself with a good sense of humor. But that dude, in my mind, did everything that religious. Again, this is my opinion.
I agree.
He did everything that I don't see religious people doing. He went out. He goes, look, the fires. I don't have work right now. It's on hold. I'm going to go out and use my means to help people. That dude, in my opinion, did everything a person who participates in society should do.
Did everything a Christian would do.
No, I don't want to make it that way.
No, but I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah, but I don't feel Vinyl Piper has any. He has his own motivation, but he did the right thing. And I don't have as much means as him, but I'm trying to do the right thing. If you feel, please, my feeling is I am heartsick. I don't think I just display that. My heart is broken for people that have lost everything. It's sad, especially like my friend who's newly pregnant and lost everything. Brian McPherson, who's a good guy, lost everything. So please help them out. No, Tom Rashawn, clear out your ears. He helped, and like places like Record Safari, I've been giving them records. They're making care packages for people who've lost records. We
were at a record store in Pasadena, and some guys like talking about how the fires affected everyone, and he buys a record, and then he goes, "Yeah, my place got burned down too." And the record store owner goes, "Oh shit, I would have given it to you for free."
Yeah,
here's a gift card.
And that record store owner lost a sizable amount.
He lost 3,000 records.
Yes.
Wow.
So here's a fuck you to anyone who talks shit about California. I've seen devastation in my 30 years of living here, and there is a community who helps and reaches out. If you're not supporting that, then your moral stance on things is out of whack. So all I'm saying is thank you for supporting. I would just appreciate you support the stream. I'm monetized. I'll get whatever I get from YouTube. And I do fine. I'll do come to my auction because I'm going to donate money from my auction to people I feel need the help. So, yes. Oh, okay. So
I remember when I did my first auction, I did it with Mazzy at his house.
Yeah.
And I donated 10%, which was quite a bit of money, to Stunty. And then we found out later that whole Stunty thing was all bullshit.
Okay. I'm going to repeat this once. For Mike, who I hold in high regard. Rachel, apparently, for whatever reason, decided to take her channel down. That's what happened. That's all I know for now. I think more will come out later, but it was her decision. I do not know the reason why. There you go. That's all I could catch you up. And I'm benefiting from people's concern about Rachel, and I like to think people's desire to watch me. And these guys. Anything else? I did my soapbox about support people who've lost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, Lavelle. I have to rent you, Lavelle. So here's the thing.
That's on her Instagram right now.
Yeah.
So to Lavelle's point, Altadena, which I did not know, seemed to be a community of like an arts community. A lot of musicians. A lot of jazz musicians lived there, lost their homes.
My brother lost his house in Altadena on Beverly.
Mm-hmm.
Altadena is one of the few communities in Southern California where in the 60s, Black families could purchase real estate. They could buy a house in Altadena. And it turned into a really interesting, artsy kind of cool community. And it wasn't like it's in the goddamn mountains.
It's above, it's above Pasadena.
I was worried about Eleanor Pigby.
That's not her name, Harry.
Well, that's what I call her.
Her name is Winnie.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if anybody has said this yet, but I heard yesterday that it's the most costly natural disaster we've had in the United States. That's some pretty heavy perspective if that's the case.
It's true, but you know, you got inflation, blah blah blah, whatever.
Well, I can tell you this: the Palisades. I don't think people understood. That's where a lot of celebrities live, and I don't think they lived there because they had gaudy mansions. It was a semi-isolated area of Los Angeles that wasn't far away from everything, where they could live normal lives.
And it was kind of upper middle class. It wasn't like rich.
Yeah, but even the rich people that moved there kept the modest houses.
Yeah, I mean, a $3-4 million house there is not a mansion.
No.
If you know California real estate, no.
Yeah,
no.
Exactly.
But if you ever went to the Palisades, it kind of had a hometown feeling to it. I think that's what they liked. The fact it was not. If you hate the political views of celebrities, they did not deserve that, and it gave them a place to go and feel like normal people.
The square footage is big that destroyed in the LA area is larger than the Manhattan Island.
The amount that burned.
Wow.
I mean, the Chicago fire was only a few city blocks.
How contained is it now, guys?
Like 87% or something.
87%. Good.
87, I heard.
So LA burned a few times. San Francisco burned. Chicago burned.
Well, so Jim, you can hear Tom saying this. Yeah, but I think the Palisades lost more, but this is horrible. It's all horrible. Hey, Jim, can you agree with me that when we go around LA, there's just this thing in the air of sadness? It's like it's an under people are functioning like normal people, but right underneath it, you have this feeling of sadness.
Look, you can't have that many people lose everything without it affecting kind of everybody. You know, everyone at least knows somebody. If it
but here's the attitude of most people I come across is we'll get it back to normal. Hope we'll go back to normal.
And again, there's no defeatism.
No defeated. I will say this. I've lived places where I felt more sense of community. Los Angeles is so spread out and wide that the communities are people stay in their own little, like I'm in Santa Monica, Jim's in his little Sun Valley area. And there is this community. In fact, when you drive around where Jim lives, you feel like you're in
somewhere else.
Somewhere it's not LA, even though you're like in the
heart of LA.
He's in the heart of LA. You go where Jim lives, there's wild peacocks running around.
My neighbors have horses.
And everyone out there, it's zoned for having livestock. And
so LA has neighborhoods, but everywhere has neighborhoods. LA's probably one of the largest square miles cities in the country. I know the county, I believe, is the largest county, and LA's almost the whole thing. So it's huge, but we have these goddamn disasters, whether it's a fucking riot or an earthquake or a fire, and every time we come together, every time. So yeah, there's a sense of sadness. So many people lost everything, but my brother got an apartment. He told me when he was applying for this apartment, there was another older couple and they looked exhausted, and they were from Altadena as well, but they were getting an apartment. And you just move on, man. It's so fucking beautiful here, you know?
Now you got people coming in trying to buy up the land cheap and that kind of shit.
Oh, there's asshole. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, man, half these fires.
It brings out the best in people and it brings out the worst in people. It really
absolutely. Like, but there's
people just ain't no good.
As Zappa used to say, there's a hell of a lot more of us ugly motherfuckers. So, you know,
I mean, I can tell you, here's the thing. When Stephen Schnee was nice enough to let me stay in his spare bedroom where he lives, I felt like I was in a small town. It's right on the beach. I didn't feel like I was in LA. I mean, technically it's Orange County, but when people make this brushstroke about California, because some of the reddest places I've ever been.
Oh yeah, where I live, it's
yeah,
all there's a "Don't tread on me" flag on every street.
Yeah,
where
there's
I live.
Trump. This misnomer that
and we
it's
get
all
together.
blue. I promise you, if you feel very red, if you feel very red, there's plenty of places in California you will feel comfortable in.
More people voted for Trump in California, I believe, than any other state. That's because
and yet he says he's not going to help him.
He still lost. Yeah.
They didn't get any of the.
Well, that's why. Now, I hope, Rob, you don't think this is political, but this is scientific. States like California need to join, even if it's on their own, and maybe with a group of states in America. We just pulled out of the Paris.
Well,
the Paris.
I mean, Mazzy, those discussions are better for other places.
I know, but we just got pulled out of that, and this is an exact result of shit like that.
Do you think I'm making the same point by saying the other stuff I'm talking about without making it truly heavily political?
People
Rob,
think it's a lark that we're. What?
After staying with Steven for so long, do you feel like you might?
It was 3 fucking days, you idiot.
Yeah, but do you feel like you might be moving towards the yacht rock and getting a little away from jazz now?
He's not yacht rock. He's sunshine pop.
He's bubblegum music.
There's a difference. Yacht rock is much better than sunshine pop.
Yeah,
I love sunshine pop. I love the stuff he does. Because I grew up on AM radio.
Well, I mean, Delphina, to your point, there are plenty of people that live and work in Hollywood that are conservative. They were clients of mine. So I find it very weird that people like to do brush strokes that Hollywood's responsible for the demise of our society.
I think I don't want to put words in her mouth, but she's talking. People think of Hollywood as all big movie stars. Think of all the crafts people, the union people, the catering people, the gaffers, the stylists.
Guarantee. Hold on one second. I guarantee you, the Teamsters in Hollywood that are responsible for driving everything everywhere, they ain't voting for the Kamala. No. I promise you.
My son's an electrician in the union. He works at Disney, on the lot at Disney. You think those guys voted for Kamala? No fucking way.
No. But they voted against their interest. Look who hates the unions. Look at the unions.
Okay.
You and I, you know what, Mazzy? I'm not sure that we actually understand their interests. I'm starting to wonder.
That could be.
I'm starting to wonder.
I think,
but if you support unions, we know who supports the unions and who doesn't.
Well, yes, of course, but I think there's something else going on.
I think the Democrats have got to revamp their party. And
okay, all right. This is a subject for another stream.
Another stream. But I will say one thing. So
does it involve anal leakage?
No anal leakage. I mean, globally, yes, but not specifically. So, healthcare in this country is in financial crisis that's close to what real estate was at in 2007. And I think what we're going to see under Trump with Musk is budget cuts that take money out of the federal budget that's going to healthcare in some form. And I've got nothing in the game anymore, just to be clear. But and I think that is a recipe for disaster. It's a huge portion of our
economy.
All right,
but again, I don't want
to. But what's going to happen is it's fine.
Dr. Robert, I think
want to start a live.
Can I just say something? Dr. Robert and I were walking down the street, and there's a picket fence.
I don't want to hear it. No, for the love of God.
Here, hold on. I just want to make a point.
By the way, I want to visit you guys. I want to visit you and Wax, Jim.
Hold on, man. Oh, hold on, people. Michael Nolan, I take this very personally. What am I, chopped liver?
But no offenses, Jim.
You know what? I really don't even miss Rachel. I miss Sue. Fuck Rachel. I miss Sue.
All I'm saying, people, listen. If
They work
you,
so hard
if
at it.
you, just let me make this point. If you lead with your political feelings, you're not, to me, a real person who lives in the real world. Okay? You're not making the world a better place. You're definitely not getting off your ass like Vinyl Piper is, trying to help the less fortunate or people who have lost everything. So again, you want to get on a chair and make a stance about something, that's the wrong way to influence people in my mind. That's me.
Can I respond to Aggie's comment? Can you make his comment big?
Okay, this one.
So, 3 conspiracy theorists walk into a bar.
Oh, God,
you think that's a coincidence?
You know what,
Harry?
Harry, can you confirm something I have in my mind?
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
On a little table inside where you take a dump, there's a bad joke book there that you referred to.
No, it's actually right over here behind me.
So Harry just reminded me of this is a good closing joke if you want it, Rob. And
all right, let
it
everyone judge you the way they should. Go.
It doesn't involve anal leakage, but there's some anal context. So a man
Anal
walks
bleaching.
no bleaching. A man walks into a bar with a monkey, okay? His pet monkey, and he sits at the bar, and the monkey sits next to him. And very shortly, the monkey just totally misbehaves, and he walks over. There's a salad bar, and he grabs this. He grabs the bowl of lettuce and he throws it on the floor. And there's a table. A guy's playing poker, and he walks over and he grabs the deck of cards and he throws that against the wall. And then there's a pool table and some guys playing pool, and he walks over and he grabs a cue ball and he sniffs it, and then he swallows the cue ball whole. Finally, the bartender says to the man, we do allow pets in here, but I'm sorry, his behavior is just such, it's too distracting, it's too destructive. But if you can train him up, you can come back. But in the meantime, you owe me $20 for that cue ball. So the man nods, slaps a 20 on the bar, walks out with the monkey. 6 months later, same bar, same bartender, same man, same monkey, walks back in with a monkey, and the monkey sits next to him at the bar quietly doing nothing. And the bartender says finally, it looks like you've been working with him. He's doing pretty well. I think he's going to be fine here. And the man says, yeah, thank you. I can tell that he sees something on the salad bar that he would like to eat. Do you mind if I let him help himself? The bartender says, no, I think that'll be fine. So the monkey walks over. He picks up a cherry tomato off the bar and he sniffs it. Then he shoves it up his ass and pulls it out, and then he eats it. And the bartender says, this isn't going as well as I'd hoped it would. That behavior is going to put my patrons off their lunch. And where the hell did he learn something like that? And the man nods and says, as he's taking the monkey out of the bar, and he said, since the last time we were in here, he measures everything before he eats it.
Well, Dr. Robert, obviously you took probably a 1-minute joke and turned it into a 5-minute joke.
I used to tell that in my OR.
The question is, who's going to go live now if you shut this down?
You know what? Here's the deal. I don't want to talk about monkeys ever again. I don't want to even know that they exist.
Here we come, walking down the street.
No. Hey, Marty, can we end the stream with you running over a monkey? Is there one on your route?
They're everywhere here in Oregon.
Yes.
All right, guy walks into a bar.
Hey, Marty, in the past, did you have to pump your own gas?
In Oregon, no, that it wasn't allowed. We have pump jockeys to do that, but now they passed a law that you can pump your own gas. So when you go to a gas station, they have a self-serve aisle and a pump jockey.
But I mean,
aisle.
for your rig.
Oh yeah, I pump my own gas, my own diesel. Yeah.
How long does it take? How many tanks are on your truck?
I've got one on each side. It takes about 8 minutes, depending on the flow of the nozzle. Some are slow and some are long, but I hold about 150 gallons, something like that.
And how many miles does? How many?
I'm getting about. I'm getting about 6 or 7 miles to the gallon.
Wow.
Depending on whether I'm loaded or not.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and go 2 hours now. Make it an even 2 hours. So we have 6 minutes. Does anyone want to get the taste of Dr. Robert's joke out of their mouth?
Dr. Robert,
I got
that record show that you and I went to last year in Longview.
Right.
That's coming up in March. I bought a table. Are you going to get one?
I don't know if I'll get a table, but I'll probably
He
come.
won't
to the
get a
shop in
table.
town.
He won't get it.
Hey,
Okay.
But you can go on a road trip with them to like Minneapolis or something if you want.
What about Lake City? Isn't there one in Lake City?
Yeah, there's twice a year in
Eventually.
Lake City. It's okay. It's
That's a good
crammed
show.
in. Harry did that one too a couple times.
Lake City advertises with me. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a busy
Burl.
one. It's tight.
I-
They moved into a what do you call it?
VFW hall.
Well,
Toiger?
it's the Elks Lodge.
So I will say, I got, I think, Rob, you have handed me something stronger than a wrench, which is basically anything that I don't want to have discussed on your stream. All I got to do is bring it up and tell a story about it, and it's banned.
Yeah,
Here's a weird fact.
If you
that
talk
chickens
politically,
Did you know that chickens die after they get fucked? At least the ones that I fucked did.
Well, you know what? I will give Harry credit. He told a joke. It was about
Right.
20 seconds long.
It was short.
Yes. And
That's what the chicken said.
I actually got it. There's a part of my brain that's trying to figure out what was the monkey doing in the bar? And how did
So,
that,
since we're not allowed to talk politics here, since we're
Piece
not
of
allowed
string. Hey, I gotta go. I want to say, come back, Rachel, and because she's better than us.
Our local Safeway
I don't
has
think she's
no
better. She's
eggs.
better at
None.
this than us. You mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're not
better-
blaming it
she's
on
a better
politics,
host.
they're blaming it
She's a
on
great
the
host.
bird flu.
She's a
All right.
great
Bye, you
host.
guys.
Take care, Jim.
Cheers, Jim.
hey,
I'm gonna run too, man. I'm gonna run too.
all right. We got 4 minutes.
I'll hang out 4 minutes.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
But
Good to see you guys.
Captain Phoenix, Sue doesn't have a channel. She doesn't have a channel.
So, Rob, are you going to do this tomorrow morning? And if so, what time?
I'm not built to do this I know I'm on
You
Rachel.
do it every morning.
I understand, but host the show, it's a lot. And
No, it's not. All you got to do is sit back and belittle people.
maybe twice a week. Maybe I'll do it again on Thursday because I have an auction coming up and I want to talk about it. So, but I don't want whatever stream I do to divulge into the same shit every day. People expressing we all understand that we live in the political nonsense. So I don't know.
Can I ask Marty a question? Do you get like 6 miles to the gallon in that thing?
Yeah,
He
6 or
already
7.
said what he gets.
Wow.
He said it already. See?
The cool thing is it's what's called a clean diesel. I have an additive called DEF, which is diesel exhaust fluid, and it's like an ammonia, and it as the exhaust is going out, it sprays on it and captures the particulates. So the exhaust coming out of this diesel is not any worse than the exhaust coming out of just a normal car. Just kind of cool. Which is another reason why, the whole push for electric vehicles is a little bit premature, because we have so many fossil fuels and we have the technology to scrub the exhaust before it comes out. So
Hydrogen fuel is the future, not electric.
maybe so.
I haven't listened to it yet. I have so many records I'm behind on, but I'll let you know if you ask again.
Marty, it was weird this time in my trip into San Francisco. Last time there were a few of the Waymos. Those are the
Yeah, I saw that on your video.
Google-owned car. They're driverless taxis, basically.
Yeah.
This time there were hundreds of them in the city. And I know there's a controversy of them and taking jobs and the whole thing about it. But I will say one thing. When I was driving around, I saw them driving. They drive fucking better than the assholes driving the Ubers and Lyfts that don't stop, that stop in intersections. That, I know people will show one example of them having like stopping somewhere.
Wait a minute. I've ridden with you, Mazzy. Don't be talking about people who don't come to a full stop at a stop sign.
No, I don't exactly. But the driverless cars do. No, I do
Right.
what we used to call a California stop.
California
Was the
stop.
rolling stop. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go. I appreciate everyone coming by. Maybe I'll do this again. Maybe I'll do this again on Thursday. Yeah.
If Rachel's watching by chance, I'm very sorry to hear that this happened. You're going to be missed if you're really.
Yeah,
gone.
I think
I concur.
I'm a big advocate for taking time off and clearing your head, but I'm not big on extremism in any way. So taking your channel down and all that stuff, I got to feel like she'll have a hankering to come back up.
So maybe come back in 4 years.
4 years.
Well,
all right,
Rob,
everyone.
thank you for doing this. It was important. I think that you did this, and I really appreciate it. I'm sure we all do. So,
yeah, everyone have a good day. Okay,
It's
try
a
and do
bad
something.
day.
Here's a good thing. Try and do something positive for someone else other than yourself today.
amen.
Okay? All right. Have a good evening. And Richard James, your bullshit won't work here. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a good evening.
See you later.